Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, June the 17th. Give me a wave in the chat. Say hello. Let me know if you are watching me live, and if you are watching the video afterwards, do me a big favor, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment down below for the algorithm saying altcoin season, and we'll see if that does anything with this live stream. Let's see. So in today's show, we're going to talk about alt season having been delayed again. We're going to go over some of the new signals today. We're going to go over the 3 states of money according to our system. That is cash, Bitcoin, and sometimes altcoins. And we're going to talk about the 4 legs of the financial chair, which is how to make money without trading crypto. So if you have money coming in that's free, you can take that money and invest it. So I want to talk about the artificial intelligence that I've been using to help me monetize what I'm doing right now to create another leg of my financial chair around the cryptocurrency topic. Now, at the same time, I'm doing this very same similar business plan of the 4 legs of the financial chair around the AI business plans niche. And I have a couple other niches that I'm working on as well. And they follow a similar structure to this. So in this niche, we're talking about how to make money by having our money work for us. We can work for money, we can have our money work for money, we can have our work for money, and we can have our work make money for other people. And those are the 4 legs of our financial chair. This is one of the legs of our financial chair. So we monitor cryptocurrencies as a way to position our money so that it can work for us while we're doing something else. That means we have to trade in such a way that our money is watching the charts and not us. So there has to be a specific time where our money is in fiat or it's in Bitcoin, and sometimes we move it over into altcoins, and we have to have that very specific so that we don't have to think about it and our money can do it. It's quite automated. So today I'm going to reveal some of the revenue streams for this project, and I'm going to talk about how artificial intelligence is helping me with that. And the reason I'm going through all of that is because you can do the same thing. You can create money out of nothing just from doing this online content and connect up these revenue streams, and you will make money too. Then our goal is to take that money and double it just once per year. So if you are in the live chat, give me a wave, say hello in the chat. Let me know you're there, that the sound is working and everything's good. Now let's start off with the AltSeason Copilot. It has told us to get out of altcoins and has just been slowly moving us out. Never mind my bias. This is unbiased, it's objective, and it's been telling us to get out of altcoins. Been talking about that for a couple days. And at the same time, every time we get down here, it's really important to know how this has worked in the past with our spreadsheet. So I'm going to go into some historical data, and I'm going to pardon me. Before I go to the historical data, I want to talk about these color codes. We can see that yellow is alert, green is hold, and light green is partial hold. So this shows us a little bit of the bullishness of the market, but it doesn't show us the bearishness, the fail and the near fail. I put those into a different chart so that we could track where are the fails and near fails where the market's going down into brand new lows. When does that actually happen? And I charted it out over time, year by year. So here is, how does that show up? Good. Here is 2020, the different bull markets where we can see the alert status is building up. Then they transitioned to hold status. Things went back into partial hold status. Then we had another wave of hold, back to partial, back to hold. And then we exited and everything went down to new lows from those levels. It really crashed down afterwards. The interesting thing that I've found after taking these charts and doing it year by year and looking at the beginning of the bull markets is that there's always a crash just before the big bull run. We get this run of fails and near fail status coins here in 2020. Here at the end of 2020, before the big 2021 bull run, everything crashed down really hard. We had failures all the way down. Now, if I change years to 2021, we can see that big bull market here. Hold status, partial hold, full hold status. We had a really good run. Everything pulled back. We had another run in 2021 from July until November. And then this is pretty much it. Bitcoin dominance was at the bottom and it was an uptrend from there. And we had a little bit of a blip here, a little bit of a blip in 2022. 2023 early, we had a little bit of a blip and then a crash and a little bit of a blip. But the important thing is now, if we go back to the current time, that we are seeing that crash, hopefully, that this is the bottom that we're going to be taking off from here and that Bitcoin dominance will be coming down. And if it does that, we'll see which coins are passing the entry signals as we go along. Now let's go into Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin has just made a 1, 2, 3 top formation, it's crossed so that we went to partial hold status, and then it's just recently crossed so that we're at full exit status. We always have to be watching for the 1, 2, 3 bottoms and the break of the down trend line as well. So now that we have a double bottom here, I always want to pay attention to what's going on in the Bollinger Bands, because if we're pinching in on the Bollinger Bands and coming up off of this, then I really want to flip my position, go back into this and get over the fact that it just gave us the exit status, because it's only relative to where our EMA crossovers are standing and it's not set in stone. Another thing that's really important here is the 4-hour Bollinger Bands has just made this mean reversion signal right here. So that's a buy signal. And if we get this breaking the downtrend line we just saw in the 1-hour time frame, we just got to go with it and get over the fact that we're seeing the exit status in that. And should that be the case, all of the alts may have just been hitting their very bottoms just now. We can never know, but we can go through them all day by day and see where they all stand and catch those that are holding their support and building strength. We just catch those and go into them. So now I want to go into the AltSeason Accelerator, and I want to go into today's data because I just went through all the spreadsheets. And we have a few of these trades that were closed the last couple days, and we took some small losses on that I want to show you here in the history, because these are really important and good, healthy, small losses. Audio, we lost 13%, which was $1.57 because of the size of the trade. So this is really important to look at these, because this is what's necessary for trading this methodology. So I put in the trade and I got stopped out. I put in the trade and I got stopped out, because I'm putting in the trade when the 1, 2, 3 bottom sets up and our EMA is crossover. I put in a very small trade, and that's like my insurance policy. I am now insured that if this is the bottom, I've got a little piece of it and I can react to that much later. But my job is always to take these little losses on the way down as it makes the 1, 2, 3, and then reposition again and again and again. Then all these little $1.57 losses are all going to come back to me when I do catch the bottom and I'm holding on to that little bit of a trade and I can finally add on to it. So Alice was another small trade, that's a small loss. Saying, oh yeah. And I was talking about this the other day where I was happy to have it pull all the way back and consolidate, and then I could add on. So all I did was move my stop just above my entry to protect myself from loss, and I lost $1 on that. So now I'm going to watch for this to consolidate again, and I'll do another alert when it gives me a little 1, 2, 3 formation here consolidating, and I'll do it again. And that's what our system does over and over again as we come across these alt-season bottoms. And they're super important because they've only come around about 8 or 9 times in the last 3 years that I have charted here. Where the beginning of 2021, everything went black here, this chart. You can see that this chart went full black, nothing in hold, nothing in alert. Those are the times to watch for what to deploy into. Get your stops above the entry. So we can see, I'll point at the chart. We can see 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 different times where it came all the way back to where we are right now. And those in history, those have turned out to be really amazingly fantastic opportunities to deploy into the markets during this time and then watch what to get out of. So that's what our system does for the fiat, Bitcoin, and altcoins. And you can follow along more inside the website. You can join up for the 7-day trial, get all sorts of access to everything, all the courses, all the AltSeason Copilot spreadsheet. Really dig into this stuff to get the understanding of it, and then you can start trading it. But this is only one of the 4 legs of our financial chair. We should be doing this in such a way that we take 20 minutes a day and then we don't spend any more time on it. We should not be watching charts. If you're watching charts, then you are working for your money, and your money should be working for you. And that's my approach. The other thing is I want my work to be working for me. So I put this content out there, and the data shows that we had 76 views on this stream from 2 days ago. If I dig in here, we can see that it's mostly all returning visitors here. All returning subscribers that are coming in. So we had 188 returning viewers. And if I scroll down, we can see that it's mostly subscribed to people who are coming back on this. So it's people who are interested in the topic. And they're mostly 45 to 54 years old. So you're a little younger than me, but pretty much my age there. So the thing is that I want to do this project partly for the revenue that it can generate. So I'm doing the trading so that my money will make money for me, and I'm doing this presentation and these videos so that my trading system will make a different revenue stream for me as well. And you can do the very same thing. So let's see what I've got here next. This is one of the revenue streams that I've done. So I took that live stream from June the 15th. I used artificial intelligence to take the transcript from it and turn it into this blog post. Then I went through and I salted in a number of different revenue streams inside this post. So we can see it goes back to YouTube, and YouTube is a revenue stream, a small one for this one. And we can see that YouTube has a revenue stream here of the people who are members of the channel, and I'm super grateful for you guys. Here's another revenue stream where people can go and sign up at BitGet, and they can use my special deal short URL here, where the referred users get 20% of their futures commission kicked back and 20% of your spot trading commission kicked back to your account, rather than if you sign up, you get none of your commissions usually kicked back to you. But I'm a partner of BitGet, so I set up my referral link so that it gives you the biggest kickback possible. I set it right to the maximum that they'll let me, and you can get that so that you can trade for less on BitGet, but I still earn a little bit of money from that. I'm also sharing my BitGet copy trading data so that you can see that I'm up 205% for the closed trades so far, and minus 6% right now for that portfolio for the open trades. That hurts. We're taking some losses the last little bit as Bitcoin dominance is going up, and I think that's going to turn around. Another way that I'm making this project grow for me is to have other people write for this channel. We've got some great writers here. I acknowledge them all in this post, so it pings them all, get them back, and write a couple more articles for us. As we're going through, you can see more details about Bitcoin dominance, my Tradingview profile, more details of an old post that I wrote about Bitcoin dominance, similar to what I just showed you in these charts over here. And I did a blog post about that where I looked over Bitcoin dominance over 4 years, and this is what I found. So as I'm putting all this stuff together, I'm tying back to old revenue streams, and it turns this back into more revenue. People reading that on Medium, I earn money from that. So as we scroll down, there's more details. Perplexity AI, the AltSeason Copilot, another article that makes me money when people read it. So another article that makes me money when people read it, that's helpful, really good information. More detail about the trading system, specifics about the profits and losses, why it's hard to take small losses, because I'm not thinking of it as an insurance policy, and I'm taking my position sizes too large so that loss is too uncomfortable, where this a couple dollars loss isn't that uncomfortable. As you can see, I'm tying back to my story over and over again, where all of those things make me money. All of these things. Another revenue stream where I'm talking about here is the Tradingview indicator. So I've put in probably 8 or 10 different revenue streams into this post that I talked about here. Here's another example of making money from cryptocurrencies without trading. is to use the make.com to write articles about cryptocurrency, about this one's about writing about a commodity, corn prices. And so then I'm teaching people how to use Perplexity AI to make passive income about writing about corn prices. And this article itself has made $25, just teaching people how to set up this automation. And here's the article itself, how to automate Perplexity AI for passive income. It's made $25 just teaching people about that. And it also has revenue streams built into this post. So the idea of making YouTube videos is just the tip of the iceberg for where all of the income streams can be built into it, just by talking about what you're doing in your own cryptocurrency trading. So this is what I'm doing in my cryptocurrency trading, going through the AltSeason Copilot and the Pro Alerts so that I'm following each different coin as we go along. Alpine took a loss there. Got some trades that are brand new as well, but really the alts really took a beating. So all of my preparation for Bitcoin dominance to top out definitely was not profitable so far. So I'm still watching. Bitcoin dominance is in a position where I must watch. It's underneath 1, 2, 3 tops. And if it breaks these trend lines, I just have to go with it. This will be a 1, 2, 3 top. And I expect that Bitcoin dominance is going to go fast when it does. Historically, it drops fast when it does. So you have to be prepared in advance. And the safest way to be prepared in advance is with tiny positions so that when you're chipping it out, it's not costly all the way down. And then you're there for the things that are taking off. So some coins that I'm still super excited about, Litecoin is really pulled back into a beautiful position here. It's underneath those 1, 2, 3s. The EMAs are ready to cross. It's just set up so beautifully that a very small position in here might be worth playing along with that. And if it does prove us right, then I'll go over this in the live streams talking about how to add on to it. So that runs me through. Let me see if I did everything that I wanted to do here. Altcoin season's delayed again. Take those losses small by taking small trades. Right now, our system actually tells us to be totally in fiat. And I'm personally wanting to be ready for Bitcoin to bounce off of this. And if it breaks these 1, 2, 3s, then I'll start changing my tunes on the bearishness. But the main thing is to make all 4 legs of your financial chair. So we want to be working for our money. We want our money to be working for money so that we're not watching it all day. We want to then spend our time creating content so that our content can work for us. And if we can organize that in such a way that other people can make money from promoting our content, then I think we're even more ahead of the game. So here with the AltSeason Copilot, you can refer people to us. If I go into the marketing, affiliates, okay, we can see people are making $96 here from referring people to us. WAP has made $12 from referring people to us. So if you refer people to digital currency traders, the AltSeason Copilot, and use our referral link, that can turn into a revenue stream for you. So there's so many different ways to make money from this. It's not just about trading. So thanks for tuning in to this live stream. I hope this has been helpful for you, both in trading and in inspiring you that it's not just about making money through trading. Cheers. Trade safe and keep those losses small.